What's poppin', homie bees? It's your boy David, and I'm here with my good friend.
Victor.
And welcome to the podcast. Let's talk about stuff. So, first thing on the agenda, we're going to talk about the spinner epidemic that has recently come to Chino.
Oh, dude, I personally feel like we're a little bit like behind on that.
We
Like,
are very behind on this,
yeah,
but we're barely getting this to work, so
yeah,
shh,
yeah,
we're relevant.
yeah,
Trust.
yeah. We've been meaning to record this for like a good month now,
Yeah,
and let's just say we haven't actually had time to do it.
exactly.
So we're only a month behind our trends, but who cares?
It's
You know,
fine.
yeah.
So these spinners came about like 3 weeks to a month ago. And now they're like in every single convenience store. You can find them pretty much anywhere.
Dude, they're expensive too. Okay,
Yeah,
so
why are they so expensive? I don't understand.
I went to 7-Eleven the other day because I wanted to get like the free like Slurpee, not free Slurpee, like any size you want
Yeah, bring your
Slurpee.
own cup. Was it bring your own
Yeah,
cup? All right.
yeah, and it was like on Saturday of
Uh-huh.
that day, and there there's a fidget spinner, and I remember I didn't have one because my first one, I have no idea what happened to my
Yeah, I
first
have
one.
no idea what happened to
Yeah,
me either.
yeah, I felt sad.
Yeah,
Anyways,
rip.
I was like, I wonder how much it costs. So I asked the dude, he said $10. I'm like,
Ooh.
what, $10? It was lower before.
They're in
Like,
very high demand, so the cost has gone up quite a bit.
wouldn't it be the opposite though?
I know, right? The more you
Yeah,
have,
it's just
the less it should cost. But
yeah. Well, I guess people just want to cash in.
mhm.
Yeah, but I'm not noticing them as much now, actually.
Yeah, the last one I've seen was at the Powerpuff game yesterday. Yesterday? No, Thursday.
Good job.
Thursday, I was on the bleacher and this kid had one that lit up, and it was the coolest thing ever. And he dropped it like a lot. He dropped it a lot. He almost lost it.
It still worked.
It still worked. It still worked.
Was it one of those like LED ones?
It was one of those LED ones where like it lights up only on one side though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, was it a double spinner? Like just like a double kind of sided one, or like a triple kind of thing?
triple one.
Oh, it only has light up on one side. That's weird.
Hmm. Yeah, but other than that, I've only seen you get have a new one. And did you buy a new one actually from the 7-Eleven?
Uh, no. This isn't from 7-Eleven. My cousin, he has a friend.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
He hooked me up with a free fidget spinner.
Ah, bro, no way.
Yeah, dude, it's gold too. It's shiny.
Mhm.
Very nice. Um,
Uh-huh.
no, okay. What I find really like, I don't really understand the hate towards it. A lot of people are saying, it's dumb, it's useless, right? And it's like other people refer to it as a toy, right? But
Yeah.
if it's referred to as a toy, why call it useless? Because technically speaking, toys aren't useful at all.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe it's a way that they're being advertised in that they reduce stress or they reduce effects of ADHD or something like that.
Yeah.
That it's probably why people think that it's useless, but at the same time, it's also a harmless toy. There's no reason to hate on it.
Yeah.
I feel like we just hate it for being a trend.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I just feel like people hate on it because it's the mainstream, and people like to be unique, so they say that they don't like something. I mean, I
You're
was
just
like
pissed
this like
off.
at the beginning. I was like, it's so dumb. I don't get it.
You were
But
you
I always took it from you in lunch and played with it.
you took it away from me like every chance you got.
Yeah, Victor, you had it for like 30% of your day, and I had it
Yeah,
50% maybe.
and then you took it home once too.
I did take it home once. I forgot it was in my pocket. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, these excuses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, well, okay, so I understand like the hate towards the fidget spinner apps though.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
those are
I've seen those on the
this
App Store
is
now.
yeah, those are okay, no lie. Yeah, I downloaded one yesterday. I was like,
Oh,
okay, I wonder what this is about? Like
yeah,
I can't just hate on something without knowing what, going on with it.
of course.
So I tried out and you tap the fidget spinner on the screen or like move your finger like as if you would a real one, I guess.
And it spins, and that's it.
But it does like nothing. Like it does nothing. It's even more pointless
Right.
than the actual toy. Like the
It's
actual
like
toy you can physically play with, but the other one is like, hey, it's a screen.
it's for broke
Yeah.
ass people. Like there are years ago opening cases apps I've downloaded
Are you
one.
serious?
Yeah, I've downloaded one before. Like, hey, I'm too broke to afford real cases, so I'll just open these fake ones, and it got old after about 10 minutes.
No, dude, I installed the fidget spinner app like a minute after. I'm like, nope, not having this.
If it wasn't bad enough, it's an app now.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't find them annoying as long as people aren't like constantly doing like playing with it during a test or during class where
Yeah.
like something being taught. Like if they're doing it on their free time or they're bored, like there's nothing going on in class, go ahead, go crazy, I don't care. But like if I'm trying to learn, please stop.
Yeah, I swear. We'll
Very
be in the middle of class, and my math teacher is giving us notes, and it's annoying anyways, because in my math class, everybody constantly talks during notes, and my teacher constantly has to say, "Be quiet, please," but in more girlier voice. And it takes us forever to do notes, and then I hear this one kid like in the back of the room, his fidget spinner is fucking going crazy. It's like in the background.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man,
That's a
he goes
bully.
crazy with it. Yeah, that was my main argument for when
Is
I was
the
hating on it.
right?
That it was distracting towards people in class, and it was like
You told me
when I
this.
first brought
Yeah,
it into class, but
I
now nobody
remember
but uses them.
one day I gave it to you, and I'm like, all right, you should try it. See for yourself. And you're like, okay. And in sixth period, like before we entered, you told me, Victor, I tried it, and I found that it distracted me and other classmates, so I don't like it. And then after that, you just took it pretty much.
I took it anyway.
Time.
I'm a hypocrite.
Yes. But not a hypocrite.
Yeah, not a
It's all
hypocrite.
good.
I'm a hippo blood. Besides the point.
Did you get your letter name? Oh no.
And now there's
Oh
like
no.
various styles of fidget spinners. Like there's a 2-1 now that you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah.
Like the double-sided ones, with just two things
Yeah.
instead of three. Come in various colors. There's a gold one you can buy for a lot of money.
Oh dude, it's like hundreds of dollars worth of that crap. I find those ones kind of dumb though. Honestly, you don't need $100 fidget spinners.
Yeah, hold up.
Not green.
Alright, you sound better.
Yeah.
Nah, you sound better. Alright.
Okay, good.
Okay, back to the fidget spinner stuff. These girls that sit next to me in math, well, they don't really sit next to me, but we're arranged in tables, and they're the table next to our table.
Mm-hmm.
They have, at least I think this is what it was. They had like cases for the fidget spinners, like pretty nice cases too. And it was like, isn't that not a bit much?
Wait, isn't it like one of those like earbud cases? It looks like those ones.
I think it was
Like
maybe.
they're triangular, yeah, because they have cases for that, and it just reminds you of the earbud cases.
Oh, you're grainy again.
Oh no.
Alright, you're better.
They were having issues.
Yeah. Maybe I should get off Overwatch.
Oh my god. Now you're gonna be bored.
I know.
Maybe I should get off Overwatch.
Nah, if anything, it's my connection.
Yeah, you're the one,
I'll just
not
get
me.
off.
Oh no.
I'll turn off my PS4 too. And I'll just sit at my desktop, stare at my desktop for the remaining of this time.
Now just Google like relevant stuff.
Before our little technical difficulty, we were talking about the spinner cases. That's what we were on. Did you have something to say about that?
Yeah. Well, I forgot. I don't really got anything. I find spinner cases though to be kind of excessive.
A bit much.
Yeah. At that point, you're just like, I got a fidget spinner case. I'm pretty much begging to be bullied.
Yep.
I want to clarify to those on the interwebs that that was a joke, and I don't actually believe people with fidget spinners should be bullied. That is wrong, and I do not condone that behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta explain,
Are you spinning your spinner? What is that noise?
No.
Don't make me.
No, it's nothing. It's
Okay.
it was my fan.
Oh, right. And you hear that? It's my computer. Supposedly the fidget spinners. Oh. The fidget spinners are supposed to be made for quote unquote autistic people. I don't know if you have seen this video about this white kid. He's like, all right, let's just unbox this fidget spinner. You know what I'm talking
We
about?
need to provide a link to this in the description.
Yeah, and the father's like, you know what these fidget spinners are for, right? And then the kid doesn't say anything. He's like, they're for autistic people, and then he starts explaining it, and then the kid looks all sad. Oh, it's great.
He's just like wants to get into the fidget spinner, but yeah, his dad or whatever is like explaining it,
Hmm.
so he can't actually enjoy the spinner.
Yeah. Um,
It's great.
I think that's all there is to say about fidget spinners. Is do you have
Yeah,
anything
there's
else?
I don't think so. I mean, dude, let's be honest, we're kind of a little late on the trend.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
well.
actually, no. Actually, one more thing
Mhm.
about the fidget spinner videos are really dumb.
Oh
All
yes,
right,
dude, the videos they get
dude,
so many views. I don't understand.
fidget spinner tricks, dude. It's a spinner not intended for that. Why are
It,
you doing tricks with it?
I know. Ugh, people these
And
days.
the top 10 fidget spinners
Oh, is that
or
actually a
top
video?
5. You can go look top 10 fidget spinners or like top 5 fidget spinners. One appeared in my subscription box.
Hmm.
That's a top 5 fidget spinners, and like $5,000 one versus $1 one or something like that. It was
Oh
pretty
yeah.
dumb. I'm like, why would anyone watch that?
Like legit,
But
it's not that much of a fidget spinner. It's like a bearing and plastic or metal. That's it.
yeah, maybe I mean maybe the bearing could cost more, but I mean it's not worth like $5,000, dude.
Yeah, bro. The bones they should get Bones Reds bearings, bro. Those are the best bearings. Sponsor me, Bones. But anyways, while we're talking about late trends, next thing on our list is 13 Reasons Why. We are super
Oh
late on this. So 13 Reasons
no.
Why is a Netflix show about a girl who killed herself, and she distributed 13 tapes or 12 tapes, seven tapes with two stories on each tape.
Sides on each one.
Yeah, two sides on
Yeah.
each one. And she gave these to the people who supposedly made her kill herself, and they were all the reasons why she killed herself. Thoughts?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a brief summary of the show without any spoilers.
yeah,
The show, honestly, I only watch it because people were talking about it, and I wanted to understand, why is this such a big thing?
yeah, so did
And after watching it, I honestly just, it, it, I didn't get it. I didn't get why everyone was like, oh man, it's such a good show, because I found a lot of the characterization pretty dumb.
Mhm.
And are we allowed to talk spoilers here?
Yeah, this show came out like a long time ago, so if you haven't seen it,
Yeah,
it's
if
your
you haven't
fault.
seen it, it's your fault. No, we'll provide something on the video that says from this time to this time to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
But what I found really dumb were some of the reasons why she killed herself,
Yeah.
especially Clay's reason, because she said she said among the lines that she didn't want him to leave
Mhm.
after she told him to go
Swear,
to
dude.
get out after screaming it. And I was just like, oh my, that's so dumb. Why would you put him on the tape, make him feel guilty after you told him to get out?
Mhm.
That, that honestly made me lose like all kind of sympathy for that character. And later on, like I think one of the final tapes about the counselor, right, where she's like, I was hoping that you'd come out with me, like come out and help me out, like
Mhm.
to get her back in and talk to her. But that part was also very dumb because it's just like he asked her what's going on, and she didn't want to say anything,
Mhm.
and he said, if there's something that happened, we can we can do something about it, but you have to tell us. And she didn't want to say anything about it. And then she gets up, says, I was hoping you'd come after me, but you didn't. You're one of my reasons. You're my last reason.
Mhm.
It's like you can't just say that because he didn't do anything wrong. He tried to get your information, and he got a phone call at the same time while she left. So it's not his fault
Mhm.
because she had the opportunity to say something about what occurred, but she chose to stay quiet, and that's nothing on like the guy. That's all on her.
Yeah, you can't
And that's
get help
yeah,
unless you help others help you.
yeah. You know that saying where like you can only help people if the people are willing to help themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that. She didn't want to like try to help herself. She chose to stay quiet. It just pissed me off so much. Her character's so dumb.
Mhm.
And another thing, I mean, one thing I didn't necessarily really enjoy, or like, no, I don't know what to say, like a word,
Right.
but when Tony, came out and said he was gay,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's interesting, right?
Mhm.
And I'm not hating or anything.
Yeah.
But what I found kind of dumb was that they kind of just said that, and that's all they said. That's all they did with it. They didn't try to explore anything. I mean, they had a relationship for him, but saying that he
Yeah.
was gay was contributed nothing to the story. It added nothing to the story.
Mhm.
Like it just did nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was completely worthless. You probably could have gotten rid of that line, and the story would have been the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I I didn't like that part. Like I like it when we are told information and that affects sort of the way they act or their story
Mhm.
to enhance the experience. But it didn't really do anything this time.
Mhm. Tony was a very interesting character who was he was a hipster with the tapes, in his car. Um, it kind of surprised me that he was gay, but like throughout the episodes, he was always with that guy, so I just kind of assumed already. And I don't see how Clay was surprised when he found out he was gay. He was always hanging with that guy, and never seen him with a girl, so people can assume.
Is that how
Yeah,
you decide if people
yeah,
are gay or not?
bro. You've never
I don't
seen
see
me
it
with a
with no
girl,
girl.
so
Do, do you? I think you might be gay.
I think I might be gay also. I'm not gay,
Oh.
please. Don't make jokes.
Inter
I
internet,
I'm
he's not
fairly
gay.
sure that I enjoy the. I'm not. Nope. No. I'm pretty sure I like females.
Pretty sure. Not 100% confirmed, guys. So you guys got a chance out there.
God damn it.
I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
Uh, I actually I liked I'm pretty much watch the show only for to find out what Tony's stuff.
Hmm.
Because I forgot one of the lines, but I don't know. It's I wanted to find out why he was the one with the tapes, or why he knew like so much.
Yeah.
And I think we were told that he guesses that he was like the only guy that didn't do anything to her, and I found that just like, oh,
Like, oh, that's your
okay,
criteria?
well, you maybe it's a long time. Just
Oh, it was
that's
cause
your
he. Oh, it
criteria.
was cause he's gay.
Oh, what
That
about
was why he was important.
yeah? Oh yeah,
See,
yeah. That's
there's the
that's why he
significance in
got
that.
the. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, then we'll give him that.
Hmm.
No, but wasn't there another gay guy in their show that
Yeah, but it
like
was. But it was
this
her.
was
Wait, no. It wasn't.
that was a poem dude,
Was her friend gay?
poem dude.
Cause felt like
No, it was a
the
dude.
the blonde guy that
Oh,
hang out with that
mm,
was gay, but apparently he's not gay.
no. It
Yeah,
was
but the other guy was gay, but he was on the
the
tapes.
the poetry guy
Yeah.
and the girl, the Asian girl.
Oh yeah, there you go. That she's in
Yeah,
denial about being gay.
yeah. Um, no, and I really want to find out, Clay's reason
Hmm.
uh for being on the tapes,
Yeah, so did I.
and I just found myself really disappointed with why he was on it. It was completely stupid.
Yeah. And I like I like how it took him
Really,
so long to listen to all the tapes, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I listened to it 3 times the first day."
yo, it pissed me off. It's like, you know what we should do? We should not listen to tapes at one go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it because he didn't want to like really rush through it.
Hmm.
He kind of got like scared or something.
Yeah.
He just didn't. He didn't feel like doing it. Like you heard him, say at some point like he didn't want to like hear about him. He wanted to quit.
Hmm.
But no, eventually he still continued.
Yeah.
I just wish it kind of happened in one Mexican Netflix looks.
Yeah, but I think we pretty much got to the point on that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to continue about that like show anymore.
All right.
It's just it was pretty dumb.
Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it to some level. Um, a show that came out earlier this year, or late last year was Stranger Things, and I just watched that, and I think I enjoyed 13 Reasons Why better than Stranger Things, because Stranger Things to me isn't that memorable. I can't really remember what happened. I remember one time Elle, she went to a convenience store, stole some frozen waffles, and then she ate them under a tree, and I was like, that's right, we out here eating frozen waffles. But other than that,
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't really get what was going on. I know like some monster took their friend and they're trying to find him, and Elle some magical god or something. Well, I do think that 13 Reasons Why was better than Stranger Things.
Actually, no, I am kind of curious as to how Stranger Things will continue its second season,
Hmm.
because that ending kind of has me curious.
Yeah, I don't even
But
remember the ending. What happened in the end?
oh, the kid that they rescued, right?
Uh-huh.
He went to the bathroom, and I think he like started coughing up, like coughing, and he ended up coughing up like a little kind of worm of those monster things, I
Oh,
think.
gross. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you know that thing, that part where like they put a wig on Elle, and it
Oh
was a
yeah.
blonde wig, and they were like
Hmm.
pretty, but I don't think the wig looked good on Elle. I thought she looked pretty bad with the blonde wig. They could have picked like another wig that's not blonde. You know, maybe that's just me.
I mean, I don't even know what she looks like with the thingy.
Yeah, well, that's in the past. Forget about that.
Yeah.
Next on the list we have current songs. Are there any current songs you'd like to talk about?
Currently, for any Wonder fan out there, anyone else excited for that Ultralife album release in like 2 months?
I do not know what you're talking about, so
Yeah.
I
Oh,
cannot say
you
that
know
I'm
the fan.
excited. Oh, of course, of course.
Uh, well, they released like one version of one version. What I meant to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
one.
don't know if I said version or yeah, whatever. We'll edit that out
Yeah.
post credit post production. Um, there was another version of one of their like songs from the album,
Hmm.
and I liked it. It was pretty nice. But it's like two different versions, an acoustic version and like a piano other version,
Hmm.
and both of them actually sounded like their own unique songs instead of like the first one, which is like you know how they have all the same beat lyrics basically.
I
They all
get it.
sound like their own unique song, and that's what I really liked.
All right.
Like how they took one song right and they made it sound like if it was a different one. That's what I really enjoyed about it. I think for now that's the only recent music that's come out. If anyone out there is a James Young fan, he's releasing new music at the same time right now, and I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So over a month ago, Gorillaz, this Gorillaz, they started in
Oh yeah,
2001. Yeah, they
yeah.
came out with three songs on YouTube. That was, I believe it was three songs. It was
Or,
Saturn's Bars, Ascension, and We Got the Power. And they also released a bunch of remixes of that.
they also released Andromeda, didn't they?
Oh, Andromeda, and then they released one more. It was the Mentor or something like that. But a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, they came out with their full album. It's on Play Music, and I believe it's on the iTunes Store or iTunes, whatever you listen to on. It's just
Also
iTunes,
on
right?
SoundCloud and YouTube.
Oh yeah, the album's on
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
now. The whole album.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually, no. I don't know if it's on YouTube. I know it's on SoundCloud, and I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify.
Right.
It should be at least.
So they released those songs. I will say, I don't really like a lot of their songs that came out. I like all the songs that came out on YouTube, except for one of them. I forgot what it was Let Me Out. I forgot that one when I was listing them. I didn't really like that one. I only liked. Here are the current songs I only like out of their album: Ascension, Saturn's Bars, Moments, Andromeda. We Got the Power, Ticker Tape, and that's pretty much it. That's not a lot out of all the ones they came out with. So what do you think of their new album?
The new album. Personally, I haven't listened to the entire thing.
Mhm.
All right, and I didn't want to. I really don't because I didn't really enjoy either the songs that came out like that month.
Mhm.
I did like Silence Barnes, right? I think that's the one.
Yeah.
You know, it has that kind of strange kind of. all my life kind of line,
Yeah.
and it sounds really like I don't know. I don't like the sound of it. I didn't like the style. Like, or maybe I just don't like the vocals in that song. And we got the power. I listened to that one, right?
Mhm.
And I personally felt like it felt like really repetitious.
Yeah, well,
It
I
like
guess I like repetitious songs. You know, my favorite Daft Punk song is "Around the World," and they literally just say "around the world" a ton of times. Can we cuss on this
yes.
podcast or
Uh, see, I don't know. I haven't been cussing because I think there are
I'm
people
I'm pretty sure I've
in
been
the house
cussing.
now.
I'm just used to cussing.
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Um,
And
I like Saturn's bars. I do actually like the sound to it. It's just I don't know the lyrics of what Popcan's saying. I know like all my
you can't
life,
tell.
and then like, and then sharp like my knife, all my life, you know.
Me too. That's all I know.
But I do know Tootie's part, and I think Tootie's part is pretty good. I always like the monotone-ish, like vocal style he uses. It's I guess it's just me,
Dude, I
or maybe
like
it's
it
just
too.
you. Yeah, Tootie's a
I think that's the only part I like of the song.
uh,
He's a beast.
yeah. One of my favorite Gorillaz song would have to be "Dare." Have you heard "Dare"?
Probably, but I probably haven't. I don't recall which one, how it goes.
Oh, well, no, it's the one that goes like, "You've got to press it on you,
Oh yeah.
you." Yeah, yeah, that one. That's my favorite Gorillaz song. It's just really upbeat and it pumps me up. I really like songs that pump me up. I don't really like depressing songs.
Um, oh, my favorite Gorilla song. I really like Clint Eastwood. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's my favorite though,
Hmm.
but it's a really good song.
Yeah, Clean was pretty
And
good.
I was just, yeah, I didn't want to say Feel Good Inc. because come on, that's like, honestly, that's so overdone.
That's like saying my favorite killer song is what's it called? What's it called? See, I haven't listened to it for so long. I already forgot what it's called. It's not when you were young. It's the other one. Here, I'll just go on my good friend Raymond's playlist. Maybe I'll find it. Um, it's one that goes coming out of Mr. Brightside. It's like saying my favorite Killer song is Mr. Brightside. That's their most popular song, I believe. I do like Clint
Yeah.
Eastwood a lot. It's just that like the last minute or so is just instrumental. It's just like do 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 do. Do. It's like, but the first over the first half is they're singing and they're rapping. And Clint Eastwood, who's that? Who does that feature? Oh, I was about to play the song.
Ah, I completely forgot who it features. All I know is that the blending like of the vocals with the rap
Hmm.
really works.
Yeah.
The track like that transition feels really seamless.
Hmm. It's well, they don't give us a name of who raps, or do they? I don't know if on YouTube they give it in the description, but in the title they don't. But like in the storyline of Gorillaz, it's the ghost that possessed their drummer, and he's singing the
Oh
song.
yeah.
I believe he's only sung, singed in
Same.
two of their songs. But I do think that his rapping is very good, and I wish he was in more songs.
What's his character's name? I completely forgot his name.
Which one, the ghosts or the drummers?
And the drummer himself.
Russell.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be wrong. I didn't want to
And
piss
the
off some
ghost is
people out there.
Dell, I believe. So yeah, that's Gorillaz in our opinions on it. Um, really, the songs that come on the radio, I think some of them are good, but I don't bother to look them up later. Like that one Bruno Mars song, the most recent one after like 24 Karat Magic. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that goes like, "Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some." Oh, I just lost track. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just about a smile. You know that song? Have you heard it?
No.
You haven't heard it. Do you listen to the radio?
I don't listen to the radio.
You haven't heard it. This is the one that goes like, "That's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you." No, you haven't heard it.
No.
No. Um,
I'll listen to the radio. I spend most of my time just like listening to music by independent artists that aren't really on radios.
right. You're not part of the mainstream.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a hipster.
There's also this one song that started playing on the radio recently. It's No Problem by Chance the Rapper, I believe. But usually they play
Hmm.
the most recent songs on the radio, and I'm pretty sure No Problem came out last year. Yeah, it did. It said 1 year ago. And I remember listening to it because I was going to that one place with all the trampolines. You know that place?
This is the one where and me and Caleb go pretty much every week.
I think so. Well,
What is it like? Get high? Wait, no, not get
I
high.
don't think it's
Um,
high. It was called something. I forgot what it's called, but I was going there with Caleb and his
get
brother.
here, get here.
Maybe yeah, probably. I was going there with Caleb's brother and Ricky, his friend Ricky,
Hmm?
and we ended up not even going there because it was expensive and you had to sign up and you had to pay for the socks they give you. And but I think you got to keep the socks, which was all right. So we ended up not going. So we tried going to another trampoline place. Oh, but guess what? That trampoline place got
Hmm.
evicted. So we ended up not going anywhere. We just went back to his house and did stuff. I don't remember what we did. But yeah, that song, No Problem. I don't know why it's getting so much publicity now when it came out last year and it got publicity then. But you know, that's just radio, I guess.
Yeah, but it was kind of dumb.
Yeah, at least with like your own music, you don't get ads. They're like 60. We'll be back in 60 seconds, but it feels like it takes so much more than 60 seconds. Oh, and then they say like 60 minutes of uninterrupted music, but they interrupt the music to say 60 minutes of no interrupted music. And I'm like, it's not interrupted if you interrupt. But yeah.
Yeah.
um, so I kind of skipped something on the list. The next thing on
Oh,
the list
it
was
doesn't matter.
actually TV shows in general.
Oh, so we're back checking. Okay.
Yeah, we're back to TV.
I don't know, dude.
Mhm.
So, like me, right? I don't have cable. I prefer to use the internet.
Yeah.
And I don't like necessarily like spend a lot of my time watching TV shows.
Yeah.
So I can't really say, which ones are good or which ones are bad. So, but what like cuz like I always see, ads on YouTube where there's like, oh, this new TV show, right? And I'm like, oh, that looks pretty interesting, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to watch that?
Yeah. I know what you're talking
And like I end up watching a lot of like kind of superhero kind of stuff,
about.
mainly because it's like I know what I'm getting. There's nothing I can risk here.
Yeah.
All right, but with other shows like I can't say it like light because I can't necessarily give an example. I'm more like I'm kind of betting on whether or not it's good. Like I can watch your first episode and say, yeah, this is pretty good, or say this is bad, but then you never know if like that bad episode could turn out to like be several bad episodes until it gets to a good part.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of time just like not really watching TV.
Yeah. Well, like we said, 13 Reasons Why wasn't that great. But a good Netflix show that I do recommend, highly recommend everyone watch is That 70s Show. It is my favorite show of all time. It is a great show. Go watch it. Victor, you need to watch it. Watch all of it. All 8 seasons.
Well, 8 seasons.
All 8
Dude,
seasons.
summer's right around the corner.
Summer's right around the corner. I think I'm going to rewatch it. I've already rewatched it this year for like the 5th time. But I'm going to rewatch it again. I think I might start after we're done with this podcast, actually.
I recommend Parks and Recreation.
Oh, I'm actually watching Parks and Rec right now.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, I like
how you
it,
liking
though.
it?
I really like it. It's just at the beginning, the main character Leslie, the blonde chick, she got annoying at times. But right now it's pretty good. Ron or Andy are my favorite characters.
Yes, I knew that would be one of your favorites
Which one?
because those are my favorites.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Yeah.
I love Chris Pratt, dude. He's a hilarious guy. Oh, speaking of Chris Pratt,
Great.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Guardians of the
Volume 2
Galaxy.
came out like
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, and we saw it twice. The first time.
I mean, once.
Oh
Wink.
yeah, I mean once, wink, wink, wink.
Yeah, once.
But really
Yeah,
twice.
yeah,
First time,
Yeah, read it twice.
I was just in my bed chilling. Victor was already
Yeah, tell your
there
perspective
in the
first.
theaters, and like 30 minutes before the movie started, he was like, "Yo, you want to come see Guardians of the Galaxy?" And I was like, "Right now?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What time?" And he told me the time. It was like 5:40 or something. And I was like, "That is literally like 30 minutes from now." So I took a shower. I did everything I needed to do, and I was like 6 minutes late to the movie. I made it in time, and I actually didn't buy a ticket for the 6:40 showing. I mean 5:40 showing. I bought a ticket for like the 6 o'clock showing. Just a precaution to, cause I have that social anxiety when talking to people at the register. Like, what if I say something wrong? What if I say something dumb? So I did not take any chances.
I just reminded me of something. Before we talk about that something, before I bring up that something, let me tell my perspective on like what was going on.
All right.
So I got to the movie theater with my family, and they wanted to watch like some other movie. Completely forgot what it was.
Mhm.
And I really wanted to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, so I ended up going, buying a ticket for myself, and they ended up going to like some other movie. And like right before I'm mentioning, I'm like, whoa, I don't have anyone like with me. It's gonna feel really awkward. I don't want to sit next to a bunch of strangers and not know anyone.
Mhm.
So I ended up in like looking like who could I ask if they want to go to movies, and I asked like a couple old friends of mine, yo, you want to see Guardians of the Galaxy? And they all both told me no. But like one of them couldn't go because he got sick.
Yeah.
And I ended up like David was the third person that I considered to like asking, and I asked him, and he was like, right now, like he said, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, I mean, I don't know, but he ended up eventually agreeing to it,
Yeah.
and yeah, and my voice is like dying out right now. At least I feel it.
Yeah.
My throat is dry, and like before he's entering, he told me, "You get ready to share your stuff because I'm not gonna have time to get my items." And I'm like, and I texted him, "Oh no," and you want to tell him why I said, "Oh no, David?"
Because all you had was like a kid's meal,
And
a little popcorn and a tiny cup of soda.
a fruit snack, like a mini Welch's fruit snack.
Yeah. I drank
I
all of
didn't.
your soda and ate most of your
Yeah,
popcorn.
you ate basically all my popcorn, dude.
Yeah. Well,
You-
that's the fee you gotta pay if you invite me so late.
yeah, yeah. Um, but that's what occurred. Anyways, so as Dave mentioned before, he gets like he's afraid of saying something wrong to like a cashier or just or
Oh no!
something.
Are you gonna tell him what happened the other day? Oh no!
The
All
other
right.
day,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, we
It was
went
the
like
second time we saw Guardians, right?
no, wait, no, oh, wait, I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm talking about 2 weeks ago when we went hanging out with Emmy.
Yeah. Right? We went we went to see Guardians for the second time, and then after that we went to Chick-fil-A, and the guy. No, no, that was a different time actually. No, no, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So, about 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, David and I, along with like our friend Emmy, Emmy decided, like invited us to hang out, and we just agreed,
Mhm.
and we ended up walking to like this place that we have near here in Chino. It's called the Shops, and we ended up like just hanging out there for a little bit, and we ended up we we moved on from there and walked towards this other like area. It's pretty close by,
Yeah.
and it's called like the Rainbow Cafe or something.
Yeah. The rainbow something.
Yeah, yeah. The Rainbow Cafe or something like that. And Amy wanted to get boba, and me, David and I, we had never tasted
No,
boba,
never tasted boba.
so we were kind of reluctant. But Emmy got this drink. We David taste tested
Oh
it.
yeah. All right. Let me tell him. Now you know you can tell him. It was like Tauro, however you say it. It was a purple drink, and Emilio got us one straw for both of us to share, and I took the first sip, and you could tell him what happened next.
Alright, so Emmy wanted us to both taste test it because we haven't actually tried it,
Mm.
and David got the straw and he tasted it for like a solid 30 seconds, and immediately after uh, he stopped taste testing it and he took out the straw, and I was like, oh, okay, because I didn't get the chance to taste test it. How could you do that to me?
Uh,
I can, I can see you. Okay, no, but that's not even the best part of that though. Um, so David ended up getting his own boba.
wait, no, hold up. After I took out the straw, I licked the whole straw, top to bottom, to get all the drink off of it. And then you were like, oh, "Okay, I guess I'll get some." And then I forgot that I had to share with you, so I was just enjoying myself with that straw.
He enjoyed the drink like as much as he could.
Yeah,
Okay, anyways, David, I guess liked it. Did you like
I
it like
did like it.
initially?
Yeah,
Like
the
when
first sip I
so
liked it a lot.
he ended up buying it, and what happened? Oh, okay, now I was in the cafe with him, but this is what he said. So after he got his drink,
After I paid for it. No, yeah, after I got it, yeah.
after he got it, the server was like, enjoy.
Please. Alright, so you're dying, so I guess I'll finish the story. So, after I got my drink, the cashier was like, "Enjoy your drink." And I was like, "You too." But then I realized what I just said, and I was like, "Oh wait, no, I mean, thank you." And I just got it, looked dead towards the door, and just walked straight out of there. Uh, I cannot return there.
On the floor, I'm in tears. Oh no, help. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I laughed a lot. Alright, so I laughed a lot more right now than I did when that actually happened. I just find it funny. I'm sorry, yeah. It's like the humor hit me right now.
Yeah, but
Alright.
like I think it was funny to you guys, cause I just straight up walked out of there, just blank face, and was like, so the guy
Yeah.
told me to enjoy my drink, and I said you too. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that however, that wouldn't be the last time David would mess up when he hung out with Emmy and I.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about when we were at the parking lot at the top floor and what you did.
Oh no. What?
So
Okay.
we are.
Okay. Well,
All right.
before we do that, we have to explain why we were doing it. Alright, so after we had that little like laugh about David's screw up, uh, Emmy was said something about like shooting the boba,
Mhm.
and we shot like he shot it, and that looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what inspires the next thing after we kind of went to the top like garage kind of thing.
Yeah. So we headed back to the shops and we got to a parking lot where there was a top floor. We walked all the way to the top and we were just kind of chilling there and talking for a little bit. Oh, I got a burp. Hold up.
It's cool.
Uh,
It's good, dude.
burp's gone. Okay. So I let Victor have some of my boba because I felt bad for not letting him have some before. And I guess Victor had the idea that he wanted to shoot a boba out of the straw. So he held the straw like up in the shooting position, but like the end of the straw was over the drink, and he didn't notice. But there was drink still in the straw. So he blew, and all the taro cream thing went back into the cup where the rest of the drink was. And are we allowed to cuss? Should I say what you said? Should I say what I said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so I was like, what the fuck, Victor? Because he just backwashed into my drink. And then both Emilio and him started laughing. And I was there like, bro, your germs are in my drink.
Okay, no, I highly doubt that any actual like germs got in there
Yeah, because like,
because there was boba kind of blocking like me actually touching it. So the reason like the reason it didn't really blow out that well was because during the time that I tried to like, prepare myself to shoot one boba, I ended up like taking three into the straw. So that kind of created resistance. So it just kind of created a mess. Yeah, that happened. Um,
Yeah, I
Wait,
drank most of it anyways. I drank like half of it, but like while I was in the process of drinking it, I kind of got sick of it. It was just, I don't know. It
oh
was
yeah,
just,
me too.
it didn't taste good after a while. So we got back to the school, and I gave it to Caleb for him to have, and then I left. Oh, and was that the day that you didn't get a ride from Emiliano? So we called you an Uber?
Call me an Uber. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that was
First time in an
funny.
Uber.
Yeah, I haven't been in an Uber.
Yeah, I don't really recommend it. It's kind of awkward.
So you want to talk
Something
about
else
the next
happened that
time?
day. You messed up something during that day too. That was like your third time messing up with that enjoy thing.
Okay.
I forgot what it was, but you did something.
I did some that day. What did I mess up? I don't.
I don't
Uh,
know. I know you did the boba. You did something else. I
I almost walked into the
can't
street uh, while the cars were going because
remember.
one
Yeah.
of the lights on the street lights changed, and I was looking directly at the crossing walk line light, and I saw the thing change, and I thought that was a crosswalk telling us to go. So I almost stepped into the street where there was cars going, but luckily I stopped myself from dying that day. So
Yeah. However, that wouldn't be the mess ups David would do when hanging out with Emmy and I. So I think was it the next week?
I
Was
think
it like
I think
really
it
the
was
next week or
yeah I think it was literally next week, the next Wednesday.
so the next Wednesday we went to hang out. Yeah,
Hmm.
was it?
Yeah, it was.
No, that was our first. No, that was our third time.
Was it
That
the
was the
third
same
time?
day.
What? It wasn't
Yeah,
the same day, was
yeah,
it?
that was the same day. Yeah, dude. Because the first time we went at night.
So
That
was
was
it
our
a
second
second time?
time. Okay, never mind. That wasn't our first time,
No,
guys. We
no.
missed.
The first time we went at night because we went to the movies with
Yeah.
I was with Anayo, and that didn't happen then.
Mhm.
Then the second time we went and the events that we just explained occurred. Then we went a third time. So it was Friday, Wednesday, Wednesday.
Wait, did we? I did not go 2 Wednesdays in a row.
Didn't you?
No, dude.
Huh. Alright, maybe it was the same day then. If
Yeah.
it
Okay.
was, then
Well.
I done goofed a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it
That's.
wasn't
Okay. We
because we didn't get Chick-fil-A that day, and we've gotten Chick-fil-A twice, right?
no, we got Chick-fil-A that day.
We did?
Yeah, and we got me like yeah. That's when I showed you like a text picture. Remember?
Alright, probably. Because I was gonna say, I don't think I got the coffee thing the same day as the boba, but I probably did. So just go ahead and explain.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So before we did that, there's this thing that people dub the fun run, and basically just going like in this like kind of trail. It's not really that elaborate, honestly. It's just trail. We have to climb over a wall.
Are we allowed to disclose Fun Run? Because
Uh,
we didn't found it.
actually, well, they don't know where it is, so it's okay. But people who do know it is, they'll be okay with it, I guess. They won't have anything to worry about, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, they'll get they'll understand. Like those who have done the fun run, they will understand.
Right, right.
Anyways, towards the end of that like area, there's this kind of a fence and a wall, and they kind of just like they're kind of close together, so you kind of just do like squish yourself in there.
Hmm.
And once you kind of like squish yourself through there, there's like this kind of broken fence, and it's like really small. It's like about like maybe 6 or 7 inches like tall. But you just get over that, and you should. And after that, it's like an easy breeze. You can just go to the next part. Anyways, we were doing that. Emmy went ahead. He'd finished his part. I'm totally laughing. Um, and then I went ahead, and I remember the fence, so I made sure to go over that. And I was like a good, you know, 4, 5, 6 feet away from like that area and getting onto like our normal like route when I hear a scream. If David here would most kindly do the scream for us.
I am not going to. Oh, I am not going to do the scream because it would be loud, and there are people in my household right now.
Well, anyways, he did a scream. Maybe we'll be able to like edit it in post production, but he did a scream, and all I know, uh, I turn around and I see David on the floor, and I just started laughing because that scream just really made it funny. Like, there's no way to make it funny without that scream.
Ugh,
It just it covered up the like probably the thud of him hitting the floor.
yeah.
It's just overall really funny.
I forgot about the fence, and I tripped, and I hurt myself.
You got a couple scrapes.
Yeah, I did. But it's all good. I'm fine now. So,
Yeah.
speaking of people getting hurt and other people laughing at it, earlier this week in French class, uh, Rigo was in his desk. Most of you probably know Rigo. Rigo was in his desk, and I did not see this happen. I just sit right next to him, but I was talking to Madame O. And I don't know what he was doing, but I just hear this crash, and I turn around. People are laughing. I look down, and Rigo's desk just like caved in, and the wooden part was on him, and he was on the floor. It was like crushing his waist or his stomach or something, and everyone was laughing. He could have been seriously hurt. I was laughing when I saw it, and then nobody was helping him. And then Madame O saw, and she was like, "Someone help him!" Nobody heard it except me, so I helped him. So I pulled the desk off of him, and he got out. And all Madame O had to say about that was "Désolé, Rigo," which is sorry, Rigo, and that was it. He just switched the desk, and we went on with the day. I have a picture of the desk actually. Actually,
Oh,
it's a
sick, dude.
it's a really blurry picture. I thought I took a good picture, but it turned out to be really blurry. I think I'll post it up anyways. So yeah,
But
that was that.
now David and I aren't in the same period of French class, so I wasn't around to hear this.
Yeah.
But another classmate I know, Taylor, he approached Elena, which is another classmate I have, Caleb, which is a good friend of mine, and I don't know if Emiliano was there. He pushed us and told us what happened, and we just started laughing. And when we entered the room, we saw the desk just on the floor, just like scoot over. We were just like, how does that even happen? And the thing that kind of like fascinates me is that that desk is actually my spot.
Oh really?
And I was like, so that thing could have happened to me.
Bro, you
And
guys sit like in the same area where me and my friend sit. I think
ah,
Elena sits in my spot. Does Elena sit next to you?
no, she doesn't sit next to me.
Oh.
Next to me is Caleb. In front of Caleb is the Elena.
Oh, okay. Well, I sit in Caleb's desk then,
Ah, sick, dude.
and Taylor sits in Elena's desk. That's crazy.
Dude, that's awesome. Anyways, that just kind of surprised me because I know for a fact that if that were to happen to me, Caleb, Elena, and Emiliano would not help me at all. They laugh.
Yeah.
They take pictures.
What a week, huh?
Dude, it's been a pretty eventful week. Oh, especially with that new Overwatch event.
Oh, yeah. When does that end again?
In like June 13th, something like that.
Because Jason just texted the chat that it's ending soon. And if
It's not
it
ending
is,
soon.
because I want to get at least Junkrat's dance move.
Oh, dude, I got Sombra's dance move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. What else was
And
there?
Zarya's.
You say Zarya, I say Zarya.
You say Sombra, I say Sombra.
Wow. Wait, didn't you just say Sombra though? But
No.
we have the recording. We'll see later.
Oh, no.
Um. So in decathlon news, we got our materials on Thursday or Friday. On Thursday. We got them on Thursday during fifth period, and people in the decathlon chat we have, were just blowing up the chat like, oh my god, we got materials. I'm so excited, guys. The hype, the materials hype. And I
You
was just saying,
nerds.
I was in class. I didn't say anything about it. I was in class just goofing off with my beaner friends, and I was
I
like,
don't know if you can say that, David.
it's okay. I'm a bean too. So,
God damn it, David.
and I was like, yeah, but I'm in class. If you guys could stop, you know, blowing up my phone. 'Cause, I'm that popular. People blow up my phone all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so I was actually just walking to sixth period when Raymond and Kim Vang and someone else, I forgot who, were just speed walking in my direction, and I was like, "What you doing?" And they were like, "We're gonna get into materials. Let's go." And I was like, "Oh, but I gotta get a class." And then the same thing. So I just followed them, and we
Hmm.
got our art materials. Well, our subject this year is Africa, semi-disappointingly. We got our art materials, but the next day we got the rest materials. And it is a lot of paper, Victor. A lot of paper. My backpack is filled with it. And I have to lug it
Wait, what?
around.
Why are you disappointed by it?
By Africa? Because I don't
Yeah.
think, I mean, like, I don't really care about Africa, if it was like China or somewhere in Europe. In America, I'd be excited, but Africa is meh. I mean, we read a book, it's called Things Fall Apart.
Oh yeah, I saw that book. Zarina had it.
Yeah,
What's it about?
the book was pretty interesting. It's about this guy named Okonkwo, and it goes throughout his adult life where he has his family. He's trying to be the best in his village. He gets exiled from his village, but he comes back, and the white men come and ruin everything for him and everyone else. And in the end, he kills himself. Spoiler alert! Spoiler
Jesus
alert! Yeah,
Christ. Dark story, dude.
it was an interesting book actually. I recommend a read, even though you won't hear me recommend very many books, because I don't read very much.
Yeah, me either, dude.
If anything, well, you guys, anyone, yeah, you guys should God damn it, you guys should read the Vladimir Todd books. It's about this guy named Vladimir Todd, and he's a vampire, and he goes throughout his life, like 8th grade, ninth grade, and all that as a vampire. It's
Why do I
pretty
feel like
interesting.
this isn't actually a book, but just a manga?
It is a book, okay? It is not a manga.
Okay. Okay.
But while we're on the topic of manga, nah, I
Okay.
don't read mangas. I watch anime though. Y'all should watch anime. Watch Naruto. I finished Naruto. I haven't finished Naruto Shippuden. Watch Bleach.
What's the difference?
Naruto Shippuden's where like he's older and better. Naruto is just kind of when he's a small and annoying kid.
Okay.
Y'all should watch.
Me. Me.
Y'all should watch Bleach too. And actually, Attack on Titan season 2 came out not too long ago. I caught like the third episode, and it was fairly interesting. But
What's with the hate on that show?
there's hate on Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen that it's bad, but it's like, I mean, the production quality is pretty good. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, Attack on Titan's pretty good in my opinion.
Like maybe the story could be better, but I mean, I don't see anything like really wrong with it. I still enjoyed it.
Another anime I recommend is Sword Art Online, and
Okay, don't talk to me ever again.
God damn it, I was gonna ask if it was you that kept saying you don't like Sword Art Online. Why don't you like Sword Art Online?
What do you mean? I just man, it's so bad.
It
Dude,
is not bad.
that's
It's great. The
it
first
is
season
not
is great, but the second season I didn't really like.
okay.
There's this. All right, no, go ahead.
So I just don't like Sword Art Online because I don't know which season it was, but it's like the main point of the series was like initially was that if you die in real life, right? That was one of the main like kind of concepts. However, as the series continued, oh no, sorry, as the series continued, we saw that the introduction of the other game where it's like, oh no, you can still live if you die in the game, so it doesn't matter,
Hmm.
and that just ruined all sense of like suspense in the show.
Yeah. So
That's
that
what
was the first
really
season.
fell apart.
But have you seen the second season?
Which was the second season?
It's where in the gun game. The game with the guns.
I thought that was the third season.
There's only 2 seasons, Victor. Well,
Oh, okay.
not really seasons. There's Sword Art Online. There's Sword Art Online 2, and that's what I mean by second season.
Oh.
So have you seen Sword Art Online 2?
No, I don't plan to.
Well, Sword Art Online 2 was pretty good in my opinion. The first arc, it was Gun Game Online, or Gun Gale Online, yeah. And that was pretty interesting because it had the same aspects of like you die in the game, you die in real life, except
Mhm.
in this game, well in this storytelling, there's this guy named Death Gun, and he's the main villain. And if he kills you in the game, if he shoots you with his signature pistol in the game, then you die in real life. But it turns out there was more than one culprit. There was one person playing the game, and then one person actually in real life going to the person's house and killing them. And that arc, I think, was probably the best arc. And then there was a second arc where they played Elfheim Online, and that's the Elf game, you know, where they didn't die anymore.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? That was pretty good, but then the third arc is where I really didn't like it all. It was called Mother's Rosario. They introduced this new character that was dying, and it was all about Asuna, the main female. And I didn't like that. I like my Kirito, and I believe that's my opinion on Storyline 2.
I haven't seen any of that, so I can't say anything about it.
So where do we start off until we got to this point? We were talking about TV shows, right?
Yeah, we should just branch off. I think
Yeah.
this is better, honestly. Like instead of like having a, so we just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
That's like so much better.
But I
Because I feel like
something.
this part
Yeah.
this part felt natural.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get back to TV shows. Well, I told y'all to watch that 70 show. Actually, right now I am watching cable, and I'm actually watching a Nickelodeon show, which I surprisingly like. It's called The Loud House.
Mhm.
And it's about this guy, and he has like 10 sisters, and with each different personalities. And all of their names start with an L. I've noticed that. And they just go on. It's just it's a cliche thing where like
Mhm.
they have this problem, they solve it, and the end message is like love or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but this show really captured my attention. Maybe it's like the closest thing to anime on well, on Nick at least.
What do
Like,
you mean?
There's a genre of anime called harem, and that's like a guy surrounded by a bunch of girls. But you know, these girls are his sisters, so it's nothing like that. So I think that might be a reason why I like it, and I also like it because each sister has their own personality. They're like stereotypical personalities too. Like,
Is this a live action show?
no, it's not. It's animated.
Oh, okay. Now explains it so a whole lot more. I thought it was I thought it was live action. I was like, how could you remind you of anime if it's live action?
But like, there's this one goth or emo chick, emo sister. There's a super dumb sister. There's like the sister that's always on her phone. And it's a pretty good show. I wouldn't recommend watching it because it's probably just something that I would like. So, is there anything else we should talk about, or should we save those subjects for next podcast?
uh, no clue, dude. No clue, honestly.
I'm quite parched right now. I could use some water.
Yeah, me too. I don't have any water near me.
Neither do I. I have to go to my den and get it.
go to your den. I'll keep the viewers entertained somehow.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick water break. Then I'll be back, and we might end it soon. We might not. We'll see.
All right, looks like it's just me now, guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, you know, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this this solo thing, you know. I kind of work with David on this stuff. So how's life? You know, hope everyone's doing all right. Yeah, oh God, I hope this isn't actually part of the recording. I hope David's like not listening to this. Oh no. But actually, like before David comes back, what kind of thing would you like to have like in the background? Would you prefer gameplay or just some random footage? I don't know what I mean by random footage, honestly, because I don't know if that would work with like live action or just like pictures of like what we're talking about. But I feel like it'd be better if we just have some gameplay like in the back, like maybe some sort of game that everyone kind of enjoys. I've been thinking a lot about like doing some more sort of Overwatch kind of thing. If you guys want to see Overwatch content, please just leave that in the comment below. It's not gonna be the best, by the way. I just want to say that out loud. But we could just have. I actually no. I think I might just do random gameplay in the background, depending on how I feel. I'm kind of sick, guys. So excuse me. I'm currently playing Overwatch right now, so it's why I go quiet. It's because I'm concentrating on my terrible skills. Anyone, Chun? Anyone there? Yo, David, you back yet? David, you better be back yet. I can't solo entertain these people. At least on my own, on a podcast, because I have no one to converse with. No.
Right,
Hey, that
right.
David?
That's the
Hey,
that's,
that's
the
good.
problem with talking to yourself.
Yeah,
I actually
see-
didn't hear what you said, so I just heard something, no one to converse with.
Oh yeah. I can't really entertain you guys. Because my stuff works off of you.
Right. My comedy, my humor, and such, my personality really just goes off of what other people say. I can't make jokes. I just make comments.
See, that's what works out. See,
Mm.
it's not. I don't know if David's actually funny. I just find him funny.
Yeah.
But
Excuse me.
he says comments that I find funny, and then I laugh, and for some reason my laugh is pretty bad, and that makes other people laugh.
Yep. It's fairly high
So-
pitched. It's like ha ha ha, ha ha ha. You know, something like that.
It's not. I'm a man.
Yeah. I was like ha 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 ha. That's great. The other day, like a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I was teaching for French. Do you guys have student teachers for French?
Oh yeah, I hate this student teacher though.
Oh, dude, Emilio told me how bad she was. But usually my friend Roshanda teaches the class, but I asked Madam O if I could teach the class for once.
Hmm?
And now I'm kind of, we switch off on who's teacher. And I was teaching, and I try to be chill, but then I'm kind of a dictator also when I'm up there. So
Oh,
if
that's right.
someone if someone talks in English, I'm like, oh, moi none.
Oh, do you really do that? Oh
Yeah.
my god, you're such a jerk.
Yeah, I get to take points and to give points. But sometimes I let it go. I let people talk in English. And one time German was like, excuse me, Monsieur David. And I was like, oui. And he was like, how do you laugh in French?
Oh no.
I was just thinking on the fly. I was just like, ho 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 ho. That's how French people laugh, right? Yeah, but in the
What
class
did
I was
Madame O?
laughing.
What did Madame O say?
Madame O laughed also. It was great.
Dude, I wish my French class was as chill as that. Dude, I wish it was in your French class or that you were in our French class.
I wish I was in your French class. I couldn't hate my French class.
I hate mine because, like, they're not as chill.
Right.
I feel like I could laugh a lot more if you were there.
Yeah.
But I don't laugh as much in French.
Yeah. Like my friends there, they're pretty funny. I can converse with them. But I feel like I'd be more comfortable with you guys. Period 4.
You probably would. But yeah, we bully Emmy a lot.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, he gets really booty tickled.
He told me when we went on Fun Run and you weren't there.
Yeah?
It was Wednesday it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And he told me a story where it was like it was him, Caleb, Elena. Maybe I don't know if you were involved, but
Mhm.
you guys were doing bingo. And you know the girl that's strict, right? The one that you were talking
Yeah.
about. She was doing bingo.
Was it? Wait, hold up.
Oh,
It was the one where actually no, continue because then I'll spoil it if it is.
yeah. And Caleb was like, "Right, here's the plan. We're gonna say bingo, and then she's gonna come up here, and we're gonna be like, oh, never mind, I don't have bingo." And everyone, each one of them was gonna do it like in a row, but Emilio was the first one to do it, and nobody else did it, and he was just left there.
Him-
Uh,
she got mad at him.
yeah, dude. When you told me
How
that,
about you,
I
Finn?
was dying.
Emmy said, "Caleb, do it," and Caleb was like, "No." And see, I don't do that, right?
Mhm.
So to be honest, it's not surprising that I wouldn't. But Caleb was the one who suggested
Yeah.
it.
Uh, Emilio told me that everyone hates him because he keeps getting dared to do stuff in there.
God.
Or Madame O hates him because of it.
Uh, you since whatever, since school, so one time, um, we all copied each other's like bingo thing, and you can probably tell where this is leading up to. And we had Emiliano do the not like announcements or whatever, like
Uh-huh.
the call out the bingo, and each one of us would say bingo.
Uh-huh.
That's so Caleb did it first, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was gonna do it next. Oh no, I was gonna do it last. So I was planning on doing it last.
Uh-huh.
And so Elena went, and I was gonna do the last one. Caleb said it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Rip.
But I ended up getting it anyway. It was like later on, so it was all good.
Yeah,
But still,
Caleb's a cool guy, but he could be kind of a dig at times. But
he can't.
he's a funny dig, so it's fine.
We don't mean like, "Oh my god, I just hit the sickest shot."
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh,
I'm sorry. I was playing the game. And I just hit the sickest like snipe. Oh, and I hit it again.
oh, oh,
Oh,
Victor,
yeah, I'm sorry.
we're kind of doing something here.
Oh yeah, might be. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Anyways, yeah, he can be, but we don't mean that like in a negative way. All right. Like, when you call your friends like that word.
Yeah.
My parents are home. When you, yeah. When you call people that word, it usually refers to like how mean they can be.
Mhm.
But it's like, nah, he's actually a really cool guy. Like, if we do like, just like disclosure right now. If we ever say a story that makes him sound like bad, it's not that he's bad. It's just that that just kind of happened, right? We don't actually intend to portray anyone in a negative manner. That's wrong.
We do that in private.
Yeah, we smack talk, you know.
Yeah, don't hate our character for it.
Yeah. No. Hopefully, Emmy watches this and he like catches that.
Yeah.
I told Emmy like in a French class, Emmy, I hate your character just so you know who would hear it.
Yeah.
And he said I hate you too. I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh.
really good if you remembered.
Emilio's a funny guy. He's awkward and he's funny.
Yes. He's really awkward when he like in large shoots. So when we went on Funman the first time,
Mhm.
he wasn't awkward at all. He was really chill. Yeah.
Like when I went to the Powerpuff game
Mhm.
Thursday, it was me and Emilio and German. We were all chilling, waiting for them to start letting people in.
Mhm.
So we went in, and then Elizabeth came 10 minutes later. She sat with us and we talked and stuff.
Mhm.
But then Anthony and Vivian and them, they came, and they didn't sit with us. They sat in like the bottom corner of the bleachers, and I guess that's like where they always sit, maybe.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they sat there last year, and last year's milk can too. That's where they sat, and
Mhm.
they didn't want to come up with us. Elizabeth asked them to. They wanted us to come down with them, but
Mhm.
oh, excuse me, I didn't want to go down with them because like I don't know what it is. It's like I'm not as comfortable with them as I am with Emilio and Elizabeth and German. So
Mhm.
I kind of got offended. Not like really offended. I was just like kind of being a little female dog about it. And
You're being a little noodle.
I didn't go down with them because I felt my mentality was, Why should I go down with them? Why do we always have to do what they want to do? You know? Because apparently, well, like in my eyes, I consider them to be the cool kids of our group, and
Mhm.
I was just like, yeah, why do we always have to do what they have to do? Why can't we just do what we want? But
Mhm.
Emilio and Elizabeth went down with him. I didn't go because I had my beginner friends to hang out with, like Jose Ramos, my friend Rafael, and their friends. Oh, and Edgar was there. Edgar joined us. Yeah,
Oh.
you should have been there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just sat with them the whole game, and I think they wanted the people at the bottom of the bleachers. They wanted the talking with their friends experience. But I was enjoying the game. I was watching the game. I
Uh-huh.
didn't care much to converse with Jose and them. We did converse, though.
Mhm.
Um, and I was rooting for the sophomores. Elijah's sister, number 35, she did really well in the game. She's a sophomore, but the seniors ended up winning 15-7, I believe. So it was kind of disappointing. But I think what is also disappointing is they didn't allow tackling. It was flag football. It wasn't like tackle football. That was pretty disappointing because
Oh.
we all wanted to see a fight break out, but it didn't happen. But there was a body slam incident, as Elijah, I'm quoting Elijah. Elijah described it between his sister and the senior, and that was pretty good. And what was I talking about before I talked about the game?
How you didn't want them to like you didn't want to go down to the other people because you didn't find like you didn't want to hang out with the cool kids, I guess, or you view them as the cool kids.
Yeah, but I don't know what point I was making before I made that point.
That why should we go down with them?
No,
Why can't
yeah,
they go
but like
down like
before that,
why can't we do whatever we want?
before I got to the
Oh
game.
yeah. Before you got to the game?
Yeah. Mm,
What do you
I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, that was the game. What else do we have to talk about? I mean, we could go off the list, or we could just talk about whatever.
um we can just talk about whatever, honestly. So you know how in our friend group we have like a lot of like a huge group of people, like a lot of people hang out with us.
Hmm.
Like we hang out with them.
Yeah.
Uh I find that we're not necessarily like a huge cohesive group.
Hmm.
We're just a combination of subgroups.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, like we have the Caleb and his kind of group. Like they kind of intervenes with us,
Yeah.
but isn't fully like part of it. We got the Greg group over there. You
Hmm.
know, they're not really talking with us, but you know we hang out in the general area.
Yeah.
Uh, we just got like three different mini groups there. Sometimes the decathletes are there.
Yeah. How it works is like, excuse me. Some people are kind of fluid with changing groups. Like Caleb would go to the Greg group. He would go to. So it's like in the left corner, there's Greg, Anthony, Adrian, and them.
Mm,
Then towards the middle, it's like Elena, Caleb, Emiliano, and sometimes some of their friends that we don't know. And then a little further down, it's me, you, Odom, Elizabeth, and Manuel. I'd consider in our group, and maybe like Kim Bing.
oh yeah, Kim.
And then past our group is like Zarina, um, what's her name, Adriana, and I'm pretty sure there's
Hmm.
always one more. But sometimes they're not there, and a different group of girls sit in that area. I don't know who they are. We don't know them, but they feel it's okay to come stay in our general area.
Oh yeah, huh? Those other girls. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I could be liquid with just like two groups. I don't think I could go hang out with Adriana, Zarina, and that other chick.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't think I could go hang out with Greg, Anthony, Adrian, and them. But I feel like it'd be with Caleb, Emiliano, and Elena. I could be in the group that I'm mentioned in.
Yeah, I only feel comfortable around you guys. Like
Yeah.
anyone else, like even with Greg too. Like despite the fact that you know we were in the same math class for like 9 months, and even this year too, I don't feel that comfortable. Like to the point where you and I have gotten. Or, like where am I? Like when you're around, right?
Mm.
Like if you're not around, right? like I can still be pretty comfortable, but for some reason when you're more around, it's like, oh, I know this guy a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel even more comfortable. Feels more safe to do what I want in
Yeah. I
terms of what
find
I can
it.
say.
Oh, I find it kind of funny how, or maybe ironic is the word. No, I don't think it's ironic. Well, I can make it ironic, but I'm just gonna make it. I find it kind of funny how I knew Zarina and Greg more than before I knew met you,
Yeah.
but I'm still closer of a friend to you than I am to them. You know. And last year I didn't. I was not really nice to you.
Oh yeah, you
I
were.
was pretty
You
mean.
did.
I was.
You wanna know what encouraged me to write that message? The anime
Oh yeah.
that
God
was
damn it,
me
Victor.
acting in revenge. You need to put that in the screen. It's a
I'll,
great message.
I don't know if I screenshotted it.
Oh, I thought you did.
I don't know if I did. If I did, maybe I'll find it.
If not, if you're not, we'll just recreate it. I'll find the picture again.
Yeah. So uh, we were pretty rivalrous. No, we weren't rivalrous in math, but it was always me and you getting into arguments. But in this one argument, we were getting really heated, and I don't know, you just
Okay.
annoyed me to a point, and then I just broke. My face was all red, and I was just like, I hate you, Victor. I was being serious. And then you were like, oh, I hate you too. And then after that, it was silence for like 10 seconds. And then Zarina was like, you guys are joking, right? And you were like, yeah. And I said, I don't know. Because I didn't want
I
to say
don't remember this.
yes. I didn't want to say yes to tense in the atmosphere. And I
Yeah.
didn't want to say no, because I wouldn't be true to my feelings. So I just said, I don't know. And I left it at that. And I don't think we talked for the rest of that period. It was pretty heated day.
I think we had arguments and we got mad like for like 10 seconds
Hmm.
or like a period or two,
Yeah.
and like the next day it's been normal.
Yeah.
I think that's how guys are, right?
Yeah.
They can get angry at each other, but like legit like 10 minutes later they can be like, yo, you want to get a burger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're bros.
guys are chills, dude.
Hmm. I'm always good with bros.
Yeah.
Most bros. Some bros, meh. Might not. If I can't be good with them after a small or big argument, they're not bros.
They can only be bros after being good
Hmm.
forever, basically. Nah, but I think you, Zarina, and Greg were like the only people I met, and despite the fact that we all had the same amount of time like together, like in like our little group, I ended up becoming like way better friends with you than anyone else. And I think I'm better friends with you than anyone else like at our school at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, the tie between you and Elizabeth up there, by the way.
Wait, what?
I mean, what? No, you're number one, David. Just kidding.
Oh, but I didn't even hear what you said. I'll just
Oh,
put that down the recording if you don't want to say it again.
nah, yeah, you have to edit this out.
Okay.
I feel bad.
Okay.
And
Well,
the last stuff.
yeah, that's what we were talking about. I don't remember how we got to this point, but
Yeah, we shouldn't do a list. We should just talk. The podcast. Maybe we
alright.
shouldn't refer to it as a podcast, but more like just listen to us talk. Our commentary
Alright.
on whatever like is
So,
on the
what do
news.
you want to talk about now? Because I have no clue what we should talk
I
about.
mean, me either. Do you want to like end the podcast and not just
Alright.
do whatever?
Sure.
All right.
So, this has been the podcast.
Thank-
Oh. No, you're not. I did the ending. I did the beginning. You did the ending. Go ahead.
Oh no. This has been our podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Just kidding. You just don't have to like, comment, or subscribe. But thank you guys for giving us a chance out here. And stay safe. And we hope to see you next time.
Deuces.
Au revoir.
Alright.